What's up, YouTube? It's just the Major with his first ever video. What? I'm scared. I'm like a little scared. I'm nervous. But fuck that shit. Ain't no time to be fucking nervous because I already can tell this channel is gonna be a success and you right along with it, okay? Now, I'm pretty sure YouTubers would do like an introductory video, but for this video, it's not going to be that. Yeah. For this video, it's going to be my first Grindr experience. Now for the gay community, I'm pretty sure you guys know what the hell Grindr is. For those who don't know what Grindr is, it's basically an app where if you like other dudes sexually and you see if you find someone attractive or something attractive, and then you text them, they text you back, y'all send news, boom, 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 then y'all link up and y'all hump. But in the time in whence this situation took place, I was very young and naive and I didn't know shit about shit, but I dipped my hand in it and I shouldn't have done it. But I was curious and I was horny, and yeah. So let's get into this video, shall we? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please help me grow. We're gonna grow. I already told you, remember? Just watch, bitch. Just watch. So boom, this story takes place when I was 16. Now, being 16, like I said, I was young. I didn't know anything about any. I never knew what a Grindr was. Never knew what a Jacked was. Never knew what a... I knew about Tinder, but I wasn't too fond of that. I didn't really care about that. So, with that being said, I usually get all my dudes from Snapchat or Instagram. Mostly Snapchat. Speaking of which, the dude I was talking to at the time on Snapchat, my little friends with benefits or whatever you call it, he lives in a different state. But in the midst of us getting to know each other, we exchanged information from one another, and we were talking about body counts, and he asked what my body count was, which is 1, and the Grindr experience, this is my second body, but I had a first one, my first time. Comment down below if you want the story time. It's pretty serious, bitch. It's pretty fucking serious. Pretty serious. But anyway, so the dude asked me what my body count was, and I told him 1, and he told me his body count was 69. 69. 69. 60 fucking 9, bitch. Bitch, I'm fucking baffled. We're both 16. How the hell your body count 69? What the fuck? Niggas out here fucking. I said, how the hell your body count 69? You lying. You like, you know, because I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense, because the math ain't math. 2 plus 2 equals fish. I was confused. But he was like, nah, I'm being for real. I'm on this app called Grindr. And I'm like, what is that? I never heard that before. It's new to me. And he said the app Grindr was where gay people who know that they're gay, they meet up with other dudes and they fool around. Keep that in mind. So I'm like, oh, for real? Okay, that sounds cool. So as we are texting back and forth about this app, I'm on my other phone. That app had my fucking interest peaked, bitch. I was like, oh. Shortly after he gave me information about the app, I stopped texting him completely. I don't know where he went. He's really irrelevant, so I don't care. Like, it felt like I got information out of you that I wanted, but I didn't know I wanted it until I got it. But anyway, I created my profile. I didn't put a face picture for my Grindr profile picture. I put a body picture. I mean, my face and body wasn't given what it's given now, but back then I was working with what the fuck I got. I got everything I wanted, bitch. Then it asked me about my age. Now, let's be real here. I know I'm not the only one who fucking lied about that age on something. If you fucking try to sit here and lie, bitch, I did what any common person would do if they're not the age that they're supposed to be on an app. I lied. No, my finger slipped. That's what it was. So my finger slipped and it slipped to 18. And I was like, oh shit, I'm in the app now. Great. Like, I gotta commit to it now. No turning back. So I'm fiddling with the app. I'm seeing how it works and stuff like that. How to text people. How to send little emoji thingies that they have. The filters and shit and the distance. You know, I'm just checking out the app. So then after that, I had put the phone that I had down, and I was like, I'm gonna leave the app alone for a few hours because I just created the profile. I'm not gonna just get messages right away. That doesn't work like that. I mean, if it works for you, then you must be a badass fucking bitch, and applause to you. So as the time was passing, I did my regular things around the house. I cleaned up, watched TV, did what fucking ever, whatever. But then like about 3 or 4 hours have passed since I created the profile, so I was like, let me just check it, let me see it. You know, I'm just getting excited, you know, I'm excited, bitch happy. So I go on the app just fucking cheesy and nervous as fuck. But I'm going through the messages and shit, and then my smile fades completely. I'm looking at this shit like, what the fuck is this? When I tell you all the messages that I had, not all, but like 85% of the fucking messages I have was like old men, old fat white men with like the peep. It looked like, and then there's some where like they pee just look all fucking messed up. Ugh. And you got the fucking ones who was sending me the picture of they act. Don't fuck it. What the fuck are we gonna do, bitch? I'm a fucking bottom. What the fuck we gonna do? But booties. But let me say this: there's no problem with people who are versed. If you are versed, how you doing? I'm just not that girl. Knowing that you bend over and get it done, and then you want to come over and bend me over, and no, we could be shopping buddies, but we just not doing a hoochie coochie. So I'm in just like, I'm mad. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? This app is bullcrap. And then I'm thinking, this dude on Snapchat set me up on a bullshit ass app. He made me waste fucking storage on my phone to download this app that got nothing but ugly ass dicks on it. But I didn't delete the app though, because I think something happened and I got distracted. So then next morning, as I was getting ready for school, I started to check the app again. It's a new day, you know, maybe we'll get a new batch. Maybe the old batch was just fucked up, you know? You know me trying to see the brighter side of things and whatnot. I had conversations going. I just never linked up with anyone yet because it's like, they were like cool people to talk to, but just like physically attractive wise, I'm very picky. So it's like, if you don't have what I want, we not doing nothing. But then when I thought all hope was lost on this goddamn app, I get a message and it read, yo. And I'm like, yo. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see what this yo is about. Hold on, I kinda. So then I replied and I said, what's up? And he was like, what you on? And I was like, nothing. Just chilling. What you doing? And keep in mind, this dude, I forgot to tell y'all, this dude, he didn't have no profile picture. So it was just a blank picture. It was mysterious. Mysterious man. Oh, that could be his name. Oh my God, Mysterio. So we been exchanging greetings and shit, and we start talking, boom, boom, boom. Then we get to the part where I start asking for pictures. I need to see who I'm talking to. So he sent the picture, and I was not disappointed, bitch. I'm talking about, he was like a 6 foot brown skin with ass. He had a chest tattoo. He had an arm sleeve tattoo, and he had like a leg tattoo on his like shin area, and he was like, oh my God. And he had like a little curly top, but it was like a little fro, like a little nappy headed ass boy. Like, I was like, oh my God. On his thing, on like position, because you put what position you are, and on his position it said Dom top, and I was like, oh my God. Oh. So then I've sent him pictures of myself, including some more pictures of my body, and he was complimenting me. He called me beautiful. He said my body is so sexy. It looks so soft and so smooth and stuff like that. And I'm like, nigga, this is butter in my biscuit. Then we start talking more and more and more and more. The conversations I was having before him, they were cool, but this one was like something different. Like we were talking about like, my voice cracked. We were just talking about like different shit. Like we were just, it was like a constant conversation. And I like that. Like, I'm attracted to that. Like, I like that type of shit. The conversation getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And then he started talking freaky. I find talking freaky, like, kind of corny sometimes when it's like, I don't know. So then he sent a picture of his... Ooh. Y'all. He sent a picture of his pee. Oh, that shit looked good. Like, he had a pretty ass type of shit to make my uterus jump. So then I start sending him pictures of the poom poom or whatever, and he just complimented me. Oh, that shit look good. Oh, I'm gonna get up in it. It's so smooth. Like, you know, he just, yeah, damn, like he turned me on. Like I wanted this man, and I don't even know who the fuck he was, and he don't know who I am. It's so crazy how people do that. Like they just get up and just go, and they don't know shit about shit, and they just shit. If you're trying to go on a self-growth journey, you gotta cut that shit out. Giving your body to random people, that ain't cute, sis. And I would hate to see you on the fucking news because you wanted to meet someone at the fucking park behind a tree to suck his goddamn dick because you so goddamn horny. Now he fucking unalived you. But we're young, fuck it. And keep in mind, y'all, I've been texting Mysterio since I was getting ready for school. So I'm still in school on this goddamn app, like, I am just intrigued with this mysterious fucking man. But when school was over, me and my friends had plans and we went to the strip. We fucking did a whole lot of shit. We'd come back home until like 10 o'clock at night and I wasn't texting him. So when I got back home, after I took a shower, I realized, I was like, oh shit, I haven't texted him back since hours ago. So I text him back when I get out the shower and I lay down. I get comfortable. I'm feeling cute. I text him and I said hi. And he didn't respond back. And I was kind of weird. Like, don't make me think that you're a fast replier. Then when I need you to reply, you fucking reply slow. Who the fuck you think you are? So he doesn't reply. And I'm like, damn. He's probably mad that I didn't text him. So as I'm waiting for a reply, I'm overthinking. I'm like, damn, I actually like this dude. Like, is he mad because I didn't text him back? Like, I'm texting him. I'm like, I don't want to double text him because I'm not a desperate girl, but I wanted to, bitch. I wanted to. So then time goes by, and now it's like 11:30, close to 12 at night. I'm damn near dozing off. He texts back, bitch, I woke the fuck up. So he texts me. He was like, my bad, I was at work. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's fine. And I tell him I'm sorry for not texting him back because I was with my friends. I was explaining everything, you know, whatever. But then he asked me, he was like, what you doing right now? And I was like, nothing. I'm just chilling. And he was like, well, if you're not doing nothing right now, I can come get you and we can chill. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Gosh, what should I say? And then I look down at the phone to think I'm about to reply and I already typed yes. He was like, okay, then I'm going to be on my way in 30 minutes. Fuck it. Okay, sure. Also, my first time sneaking out. Hi, Mom. I want to say I don't know who that man is, Mom. I have grown. But luckily, my mom was fucking knocked out. I'm talking about she was knocked out cold. She was gone. My mama didn't get sleep like that whole week. Like her sleep schedule was all fucked up that week. So this is the only day where she had to like relax. She was gone. So I took that advantage. I am so sorry, Mom. So he said that he's going to be on his way in 30 minutes. Okay, cool. I have 30 minutes to get myself fucking prepared and ready. Went to the bathroom. I'm making sure I have no hair. I'm like narrowing shit down. I'm trying to make sure every nook and cranny looks, smells good. And I'm fucking shaking and nervous because I'm like, yo, I'm really about to do this. And it's like an adrenaline rush, but it's like, oh my fucking God, I don't want to stop because I can't turn back now. So my master plan was to sneak out my window and that's how I was going to escape. So then he texted me. He said he's 12 minutes away. My heart dropped to my fucking ass because I'm like, bitch, I have my little backpack on. Like, I have my shoes on. Like, I'm ready to go. And I'm like watching Family Guy to try to make sure, like, try to take my mind off the nervousness so I can calm down a little bit. Like, bitch, I'm like about to have a panic attack. So then the time goes by and then he says, I'm here. Oh my God. Bitch, I like the fucking, in that message, bitch, my whole soul jumped, quaked, and shiver dropped and rolled. Like, I didn't know what to do. So then I close my door, and then I turn off my TV, and I make sure it's really dark in my room to make it look like I went to sleep or whatever. My mom was knocked out, like I said, so I was good. I opened my window. The screen on my window was broke, so I had to break it, then break it back to how it was broke before to make it look like no one broke in it or out of it. So after I mastered that, I proceeded to walk my ass to where his car was. Now, I didn't give him my address because I don't give my address out to people. I gave him the apartment complex next to my apartment complex's address. So all I had to do was walk across the street. But luckily, the way he was parked, he didn't see where I was walking from. But I could see the back of his car, if that makes sense. So as I'm walking to his car, I'm cheesing. I'm fucking nervous. The car was raggedy, by the way. So then I get to the handle part of the door, and I open it. And then I try to put on a serious face. You know when you do one of these? That's what I was doing on the way in the car. So then I sit in the car. I look at him. He looks at me. And he's like, what's up? And I'm like, hi. Then he's like, you want to go to my house or do you know a spot? I don't know any spots. I stay fucking home. So my dumb, careless young ass said, your house. Don't know where he fucking lives. Don't know this man. He don't know me. But I'm going to his house, which is approximately 30 minutes away. Point is, I don't know this man, but I'm going to his house. Cool. So, on the ride there, we are trying to talk, but his car is very fucking rude. I'm talking about this car is coughing, sneezing. This bitch got COVID. Let me stop talking about his goddamn car. He probably worked hard for it. And one more thing. The fucking radio. Every time we're trying to fucking talk, this radio keeps on making this. I don't want to hear that shit all the time. Get it together. So then we pull into his apartment complex. It was nice. It was cool. It was cute or whatever. And then here's the weird part. So he puts the car in park. I grab my things, my little backpack, grab my phone, my water bottle. He grabs his keys and shit. I'm thinking we finna get out the car like normal fucking people, right? Wrong. As soon as dude closes his door, he starts speed walking to where his apartment was. I'm left at the door, still open, frazzled, looking around, thinking that someone's finna come get me from behind, thinking that this shit was a setup, but this is a mistake, this is my fucking life, bitch, now I'm dead. I'm talking about he just power fucking walking, bitch. He just going. And then the leasing office was right there, so once he hit the corner of the leasing office, I couldn't see him no more. So I closed the door. I'm confused. I have my things, and I start walking to where he was sprinting or running or jogging to, or whatever the fuck that was. So then I hit the corner of the leasing office, and then I look around, and then I look up to his floor, and he behind his door, like peeking and signaling me to come here, like his arm is out, like, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Keep in mind, I never knew what the fuck a DL was. So I'm walking up the stairs in fucking confusement. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This app is weird. So I go in a house and I bypass him and I'm like, what was that? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm DL. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, a person who does the gay shit on the low. I was like, oh, so you're not out? A dumbass bitch. And he's like, no. And I'm like, but keep in mind, remember what I said. I told you the dude on Snapchat said we're gay people who know that they're gay meet other gay people who know that they're gay. And they do stuff. So I'm thinking everyone was out the closet on the app. You know, honest mistake. So then he escorts me to the room. And we're walking past the living room. And from the corner of my eye, I can see he has children. Because I see toys and clothes and formula and diapers and shit on the couch as we're walking to his room. And as we pass the kitchen, from the corner of this eye, I see formula, mac and cheese, a sippy cup on the way to his room. So this dude has children. Okay, cool. I'm dealing with a father. Wow, my first father. Don't know my fucking dad, but yeah, I'm fucking someone. So, okay. So then as soon as we go into his room, he closed the door and immediately, without hesitation, starts taking off his clothes. I'm like, oh, okay, shit. Okay, so I start taking off my clothes. And then he starts helping me take off my clothes. And he grabs me. He starts kissing me. That man there, he know how to kiss, bitch. He knew how to fucking kiss. He had a mouth on him, child. He puts me on the bed, lays me on my back, puts my legs in the air. I'm like, what the fuck is he about to do? He finna just stick it in. Away. He goes down. I see his head go. Like, all I fucking felt was a... That shit felt amazing. Never had that experience till now. But, bitch. So then, after a little bit of that, he goes in his drawer and he pulls out the condom. So he puts the condom on his Johnson. And And then I don't know what lube it was. It was like a he squeezed it and he started doing. For all my girls and my bottoms and my verses out there, you know, when a dude and he has lube on his dick and then he started doing that, you can hear it. Oh girl, stop with your little nasty ass, bitch, stop. So then he puts the lube on his hands, on his fingers, and he starts playing with me, you know, in my area. Fiddling with the poom poom. He had to get the lube up in there because, bitch, I was tight, still am. But, bitch, I was a freshie. I'm not experienced. I wasn't experienced as I am now. Oh, that made me sound like a hoe. I mean, we all got that little hoe sometimes. Like, you Miss Perfect. Shut up. Judge me, heifer. So then he rubs the tip on the spot, and then he pushes in. I scoot back, bitch. I'm still on my back, by the way. He pushes in again. I scoot back, and then he grabs my legs, and he pulls me, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gripping the sheet up, like it's like uncomfortable. Still going. He's still going. He's still going. Now it's in me, and then I tell him, no, wait, stop it. Hold it, drop it, whop it. Bitch, I knew if he moved, that shit was gonna hurt. So he relaxed, he didn't go crazy. He was, you know, he was chill about it. He took his time, which I liked, that was enjoyable. So then, the stroke started to come. He goes slow, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow. I start to get more relaxed and comfortable. And then my body relaxes and he felt that, you know, so then he starts to speed up. We fucking in his goddamn bed. He choking me, he grabbing me, he whispering shit to my ear, bitch. I don't know what the fuck he was saying, but bitch, I wanted it. But then that, you know, all good things come to an end, unfortunately. So as we're going and going, this dude proceeds to say and ask me if I'm his dirty bitch. My nigga, what? I ain't no one's dirty bitch. I ain't even dirty. So then, I'm like, what? He's like, what? He stops. Then I push his pelvic area to, like, you know, now it comes out of me, bitch. It feels weird when I'm like, what the fuck you just called me? And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just into that type of stuff. I'm not into it. I feel disrespected. But then in the midst of us going back and forth, well, we wasn't going back and forth. It was like a weird, I was just confused, bitch. I just want to know what. In the middle of all that, and he was in the middle of explaining himself, he get a phone call. That shut his ass up real quick. So he answered the phone, but as he answered the phone, he's trying to exit throughout the door. So on the phone, it sounded like a female's voice. So then he exits out the room. The walls are very thin in his apartment. I heard their whole fucking conversation. So I'm sitting on the bed, fucking naked, and I start looking around the room. As I'm looking around the room, I look in their closet. Now, in the closet, there's a dress in there. Now, I don't know if Mysterio likes to wear dresses, but bitch, I would hope not. But then I look around the TV area. There's a picture in front of the TV, him hugging a female. I look at the dresser area. There's a picture of him and the same female hugging, plus little kids by them. They must be the children. Oh, okay. Dude has a fucking girlfriend. Cool. He's like, I'm sorry, that's my girlfriend. I was like, does your girlfriend know that you do this? And then he was like, no. So I'm like, so you going behind her back while she at work, sneaking and fucking dudes while she coming home thinking that you taking care of the kids or something? I was turned off by that. The dirty bitch part, I was turned off completely by that. He's like trying to explain, and he's like, oh, she probably doing whatever. So I'm like, so there's mutual cheating. So, you know, that's kind of nasty, right? Behind this woman's back who's probably working hard for these damn kids, thinking that you at home taking care of them. You just fucking a dude who is 16, by the way. Imagine explaining that shit if she would have walked in. So then he asked me if I had to go home, and I was like, yeah, because at that point I just wanted to go. First Grindr experience that I was just, I don't know. So we putting our clothes back on. Not much is being said to one another. He had me get in the car first. He had me stay, like he stayed in the apartment, and then he handed me the keys, and he told me to go to the car and unlock it and get in, and then he's gonna come in like 2 minutes later. That shit is so, I hate when DL dudes do that. Like, you look more suspicious trying to be low-key. You don't, like, if you just be casual and mind your fucking business, people are gonna be casual and mind their fucking business. But all that ducking and dodging and you sneaking around and we That looks suspicious. Not to mention we're both black, bitch. So then he came in the car and he took me home with his loud ass fucking car. He parked and he was like, well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. And I looked at him. I did at one point. But after the dirty bitch part and me finding out you have a wife and children. But he was like, all right, well, I'm going to text you. Nigga, on what? We only have texted each other on Grindr. We didn't exchange socials, numbers. We didn't do none of that. So I got out the car, grabbed my things, and I waited for him to pull off so I can go back across the street. So then I went across the street. I snuck my ass back in my window. My mom was still asleep. I took a shower. I never heard from him again. Well, that wraps up this video, my first Grindr experience. If you liked it, please leave a like, please comment, please share, please subscribe, please help me grow. If you would like my first time video, comment that down below. I will be dropping that too if you guys would like it. But in other words, see you later. Bye.